What's up, Bear Nation? Today we are talking about the Gen 5 Glock 17. Can y'all see that? You know the deal. Gen 5, it's got no finger grooves. It has an ambidextrous slide release. It has the larger mag release button that's interchangeable. And this one particularly has the Glock factory tritium 3-dot night sights. Other than that, it's standard, and this one has never been fired. It's brand new, and these are going to be our first rounds through this full-size combat platform. Full-size asterisk. Glock 17, bare hand. When you run a 45, this thing is little. And yes, it is a 17, Glock 17, not the 19. But I was at my buddy the Patriot Plumber's house, and I was running his G34, which shoots like a laser beam, and it either had these sights or something similar. I was like, you know what? I'm a fanboy. I'll get one. I'll try it out. So we're out here on the range today. Please bear with any gunfire, toddlers, wives, children, chickens, guinea hens, sheep, goats, roosters, ducks, neighbors, wind, and bears that you may hear in the background. And I'm gonna go back to 5 yards. I'm gonna shoot a 10-round group, first group ever out of this gun, with federal 250 round box, value box, 115 grain ball ammo. And then I think I'm gonna do double Mozambique drill with some reloads, and we'll see what happens. Holster is a Bravo concealment for a light bearing with a TLR1, and it's all right. I don't like the fact that the retention isn't adjustable. And if you're new to this, you're like, hey, Bear has a home range thing. Yeah, I do this on Patreon all the time. Once a week we do a course of fire. Let's put our ears in. And the premise here is that I'm EDCing this gun. So no war belt, no plate carrier, no nothing. These Oakley gas cans from the Sec Doc will be our iPro. Thank you, brother. And let's do it. So 10 rounds center plate. First rounds ever fired through this here platform. And I guess I'm gonna try for accuracy. Can definitely do better, but that ain't bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And as you can see, that's all clean. Okay, so let's do Mozambique with reloads. Where were we? Right here? I think y'all were right there. All right, so you can see we got a 10-inch paper plate with an 8-inch bowl above it. So 2 to the body, 1 to the head, 2 to the body, 1 to the head. Then we'll reload and repeat 2 to the body, 1 to the head, 2 to the body, 1 to the head for a total of 12 rounds. I should have 1 in the chamber, and I got 5 in that magazine because I counted appropriately. Then this reload has 6 in it, so that should be our 6 and 6. And let's do it, see what happens. low left. Well, you see, Bear, what you're doing is you're anticipating. Yeah, I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one was way off. 1. I don't know. I don't know where that one went. Let's mark those holes and let's do that again clean. Stand by. Holes have been marked. We'll try that again from 5-yard line. See what happens. Let's go look. New holes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2 up top. So that's clean. Then here we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's good. And then 1, 2, right there. There's a hole. So that's clean. I don't know what the time on that was, but it felt good for being the 3rd iteration ever fired out of said pistol. What else should we do? El Presidente! Cool, let's do that. No turn and draw though. Just on 3 targets. Stand by. Our battle goats have shown up to assist in the loading of magazines. This is good. Right now, they're in the process of establishing a perimeter. And as you can see, they're tactically waddling into my field of fire, which is good because obviously this brings up the fact that we need to clearly practice more small unit tactics with our livestock. So yeah, guys, take a note, all right? All right, so we're still at 5. We're gonna do 2 rounds. As you can see, we got 3 new targets across the top. And just briefly, I realize we are blessed to have this land to homestead on, to practice on, to congregate on, to live on. And not everybody has that. But I would definitely encourage you to work in that direction. But I would like to point out that there's precisely $0.0 in investment on this range that I have here. And we train regularly pistol right here. Right here. That's half a load of driveway stone with an old door stood up with some cardboard from pallets tacked to it with a staple gun, and then these are paper plates. And a paper plate is great because it's about this big. And if you want to work on headshots, get a 3x5 index card for your terminal T, or a bowl for the entirety of the head. You don't have to put a lot of money into this. And while I would not turn my nose up if some, rich benefactor said, hey, Bear, I want to build you $1 million range. Cool, I'm in. Don't need it to get some reps in. We are going to do, we got 3 new targets up across the top, as you can see. 1, 2, 3. 5 yards, 2 on each target. Reload, 2 on each target. Let's do it. The goats are out of the way. I'm pretty sure. Shooter-induced malfunction. We'll edit that out. No, we won't. This is real life. Let's do that again. You know what to do. Tap, rack, bang. Brand new gun. The slide came forward trying to pick up that round before the round got pushed up out of that magazine. Let's continue. That's interesting. brand new out of the box, magazine seated. The slide came forward, but it didn't catch that round out of the magazine. And that's obviously a different magazine because we just reloaded. Let's do that again. We should end up with 8 holes in each plate. Let's do that again, hopefully cleanly and without 2 malfunctions, 3 malfunctions. 1 being my fault, 2 being the gun's fault. Let's try again. Let us go look. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That ain't bad. I'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll take it. Dropped one right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 23 out of 24 from 5. Guess we're just gonna shoot a lot of rounds through this thing and see if it does that, if it has that issue with the magazine again. What happened, see what happened was, the magazine was in, like so, okay? And the slide came forward. Oh, right, Glocks. The slide came forward, but it didn't strip another round twice with 2 different mags. Let's keep playing with it. All right, we're back here at 3. Oh, we're not back here at 3, we're back here at 7. By the way, another Generation 5 difference is it does have the forward cocking serrations, if you're into that. It still feels so little in the hand. We're back at 7. We're gonna do 3, 3, reload 3, reload 3. 'Cause America. Should have 9 new holes. That one's touching the plate. It counts. 1, 2, and I don't see a third. So either it's a miss or it landed somewhere in here. Over here, 1, 2, 3. So that's clean. Then over here, we've got 1, 2, 3. I'll mark those holes, we'll do it again. No issues that time with the magazine. Let's try again. This Gen 5 is sneaky. On my Gen 3s, and I'm definitely taking advantage of it. On my Gen 3s, when the slide locks back because the mag is empty, you drop the mag, right? And it does a pretty good job of free falling the mag. Definitely better than my Gen 3s. Just honest input. However, when I drop the spent mag and come back with a full magazine, When this happens, if there was a round at the top of this mag, the slide will close automatically. And I have several brothers that the same thing happens. The problem with that is if you, and I'm already doing it, if you make that a training habit with your Gen 5, right, this, and your slides back, right, that when you come, you're slide locked, and you come to here and you reload, you're getting used to this action. You're getting used to that action, bringing the slide forward, which it may do on a Gen 5, but at least for me, on a Gen 3, it does not do. Let's see how our hits were. We should have 3 more on each one of these top plates. 1, 2, 3. I'll take it. Got a flyer right there. 1, 2, and who the hell knows where the third one is? I sure don't. I guess we dropped 2 on that one. Then we got 1, 2, 3. Shoot better, bear. Okay, I guess I will. All right, so now we're gonna do 3 on the bowl on the left, this guy here, and then 3 over here, and then 3 over here. Because America. Because it's my party, and I'll cry if I want to. That's why. One, 2, 3. I'll take it. Oh, that's right. There should be 6 over there. There's 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Oh, right. That one's from before. So 1, 2, 3 there, and there should be 6 more over here. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I shot that a little bit slower that time, but as you can see, it actually makes a difference because shooting a little bit slower and hitting is better than shooting faster and missing. We shot 85 rounds so far. 15 will bring us to an even 100. So I'll load 3 mags with 5 rounds apiece, and I'll go to that center plate right there and just mag dump 5, reload 5, reload 5. You may have noticed on that last iteration there as well that when I seated the mag, I seated it more gently. See, when you seat the mag gently, nothing, which is fine. You use your mag release or you can slingshot it, whatever you prefer. However, there's gentle or even moderate pressure. But if you slam it home, see that? And I guess that's really for you if you want to make that part of your training regimen or not. I don't love it because not all my pistols will do that. And so the muscle memory for me is to seat that mag, come back around, rack the slide, re-engage. But it is what it is. So we'll go center plate right there. 5, reload 5, reload 5. I don't know if I marked all those holes over there or not. There should be 15-ish holes. There are no holes outside of the paper around it though, so we'll just use that as a metric. see one hole on the cardboard. It's right there. The rest of them are all right there. So let's pick these mags up. That's 100 rounds down of this stuff. Federal Black Pack FMJ 9mm Luger 115 grain standard practice ammo. This is what I carry when I carry 9mm. This is the 135 grain Flex Lock plus P. They look like that, little ballistic tip looking thing. But you know, after 100 rounds through this gun, thoughts, initial impressions, it's a Glock. It's precisely Glock-like. I mean, you could say it's very Glock-like. No, it's Glock-like. It's a Glock. It's as Glock-like as you can get. Other than those two failure to feeds, which is very un-Glock-like, it does what it's supposed to do. It points like a Glock. The and it, again, everything's relative, right? But again, the concept that this is a full-size 9mm, when you're a bear-sized man, no. You know, it's the grip. And I do this, and lots of people say, you shouldn't do that. Well, lots of people shoot that way. Go tell Lena Michalek you shouldn't shoot that way, because she puts 2 fingers under here, but she's a little person. So, and I don't mean that to be derogatory. She's just tiny, especially compared to me. So, it's good. What's the trigger like? A Glock trigger. How are the sights? Like factory Glock tritium sights. What's the grip like? It's a typical Glock angle without the finger grooves. How does this shoot? You just saw that. Does the Glock marksman barrel really make a difference? Not that I can see. It shoots precisely like any other Glock I've ever shot. Although, to be fair, the Patriot Plumber's G34, I, with my eyes and my hands, can shoot that more accurately than I can shoot this. But I'm 100 rounds in on this particular weapon. Almost got killed by a cracked pepper seed. I'll tell you, the Bravo concealment Kydex holster for this weapon works great if you have one of these on it. If you don't, there's no retention. It just flops around in there. It uses the TLR1 for retention. So, noted. But all in all, it is what it is. It's a freaking Glock, bro. Worth the money? Yeah, absolutely. Unless you hate Glocks, then get a SIG, or get a Smith & Wesson, or get a Springfield, or get a Beretta, or I don't care. Just get one and run it. Go run it. If it's sitting in your safe and you've never shot it, or you shoot it once a year and it's your carry weapon, go run it. I'm gonna put another 100 rounds through this with the TLR1 on. Maybe that'll be a separate video. Shalom and blessings, y'all.